Without Serena Williams, there is no clear women's favorite in this year's U.S. Open. The three-time winner at Flushing Meadows cut her foot on some glass days after winning Wimbledon this summer. Williams had surgery in mid-July but said she's not ready to play and withdrew from the Open last week. It marks the first time in the history of the women's rankings, which started in 1975, that the top-ranked woman will not play in the U.S. Open.
Without Serena Williams in the field, there are few women considered likeliest to have a good shot at the title. One would be her older sister, Venus Williams, who'll be seeded number 3. She won the U.S. Open back in 2000 and 2001. She turned 30 this year, though, and there are some questions about how much longer she'll be a contender at the major tournaments. She was upset in an early, for her, spot at Wimbledon this year in the quarterfinals. Other contenders would have to include Kim Clijsters, the defending champion. She's won the U.S. Open each of the last 2 times she played it, 2005 and 2009. And then there's the woman who's seeded number 1 for the first time at a Grand Slam tournament, Denmark's Caroline Wozniacki. She was the runner-up at the U.S. Open to Clijsters a year ago. She has yet to win a Grand Slam tournament.
But the 20-year-old Dane has won 3 events this year, including the Rogers Cup in Montreal on Monday. Another top player to keep an eye on, 2006 winner Maria Sharapova, even though the Russian is only seeded 14th.
She dropped in the rankings after having shoulder surgery. She also had some problems this year with an elbow injury. She pulled out of the hard court tune-up tournament recently in Montreal because of a foot injury. But if she's healthy, her grit and her game could take her far.
Fendrich feels Victoria Azarenka of Belarus could also make a run at the title. This even though Azarenka has never won a Grand Slam or even reached a final in a major tournament.
She plays well on hard courts. She's seeded 10th, and she's somebody to keep an eye on.
First-round play at the Open gets underway Monday. Steve Carmazin, The Associated Press.